Welcome back to my channel. Today, actually, it's not the amigurumi, as I discussed earlier that I'm just taking out all the work in progresses, which I have to complete before December. So there were two work in progresses which I had to complete before December. One was the turtle, which I completed yesterday in my life, and today I've brought up the wallet which I'm actually making for my mom. Okay, so I'm gonna discuss all the things related to the wallet. When this actually, to be honest, like this is the first time I'm making any wallet. Um, I'm crocheting any wallet, right? So um, everything which I have been through, um, things, different things were in my mind why I never tried to make any wallet or something. There were some reasons which I'll be discussing in my video. And the second thing is the rest of the things which I have been through uh, during like the planning process of to plan the design of the wallet, how I want to go uh, with it, and how I want it to be. So it's not an amigurumi, it's the wallet which actually my mom wanted me to make it for her. Okay, so let's talk about this wallet. Okay, then we will move on to the crochet. Okay, why I usually don't prefer the wallets is because, as you can see, the fabric is is not anything which let me explain. If you talk about the bags and the wallet, they should have some sturdy, they do have some sturdy shape. Okay, but when you make the bags and wallets out of the fabric, so obviously they won't have that sturdy shape. Like if you keep it like if I keep any regular bag, it will hold on to its shape. But if it's a crocheted bag, it won't hold on to its shape. So that's why, and there were a lot of things like which I consider. That's why I don't prefer to go for bags and wallets, because in my opinion, bags and wallets actually are not practical um, in crochet. All right, so that's why. So because with the bags, we tend to keep different smaller items and the bigger items in the bag. Sometimes they're heavy, sometimes they're light. But crochet bags are not meant to be like uh, to hold those heavy items. Okay, and if you're keeping any smaller things inside the bag, obviously if you see, like I'm making a design out of it, and I searched a lot for the design because I wanted the wallet to have the design, but not I didn't want it to the holes to be so big that you can see through too much. All right, so I took out this design, although this has it had, like if you see here, the pattern had a lot of holes in between, but I used a smaller crochet hook because I really like this design and I wanted to go with it. So if you see, there are bigger holes in there. So this yarn which I'm using, actually it is a 100% cotton yarn, and this yarn yeah, usually reason to use relatively smaller hook was I wanted the design to be visible, but I wanted holes in between the design to be very smaller. Okay, so when I started this wallet, is this wallet went through a lot of um, processes. Like I started, firstly what I did, because my mother wanted the wallet to be like at least it should hold the mobile. Okay, so I asked her that what is the, what is the measurement of her mobile, and then I, sort of made a rough estimate, like her mobile was length was 6.5 and 2.5 feet. So according to that, I went with like the length. I kept 7 inches, and the total when you know when it will reach its height, okay, I will fold it. So after folding, that was the thing. Okay, so I decided that I will go till 3.5 or 4 inches. I wasn't sure that I will stop at 3.5 or 4 inch. I didn't know, but one side should be at least 3.5 inches wide. So it means 3.5 plus 3.5, it makes 7 inches, all right, in total. After that, I will, I can fold it up. But when I started it, I started with the same measurement, and I started with the single crochet lines. When I was going through the single crochets, I like I realized like it will be the wallet will be very simple. So I started to search for design. Started to think like what designing can I do on the, like what kind of design can I start making it. So after searching a lot on the internet, I decided to go with this design. This is called crow's foot lattice stitch. Okay, crow's foot lattice stitch. Okay, it's a long name, but I really like the outcome of this design, so I thought I'll go with this. So this is the design which I'm achieving actually here. Okay, as you can see here, holes are bigger, and they are smaller because I'm using a smaller hook, not a regular hook. Okay, so I kept continuously writing because obviously, when you leave things in between, you're not able to remember actually where you left the last stitch, at which row you were at that time. So I keep writing on my book so that I should know, like I completed one set of this, then one set of this, then one set of this, and I was on the fifth row of, um, like you know these are the row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was on the fifth row. Row 1 is made only once. After that, 2, 3, 4, 5, these keep repeating. Okay, right now I'm on row 5, so I'll complete it, and then I will go again to row 2. Okay, so let's start with it. Before that, let me show you. I thought today I have some time, so I'll show you how actually I do, how usually I do that. Like I think I should take it out so it will be clear. Yeah. Okay. As the yarn was ended here, the ball was ended here at this point, and I needed to, connect the other one. So I'm going with the invisible knot. Okay, so how do we make invisible knot? Okay, this is the yarn which is about to end, and this is the new ball. Okay, so first I will come here, keep it here, and this is called invisible knot. Okay, and I hope I'm clear. Let's do it again. Okay, keep things like this. I have made a video on this also. Okay, if it is not clear, tie a knot around that and the new yarn. Okay, tie a knot around the new yarn. Okay, don't tie it with the new yarn, just around the new yarn. Okay, once it's done, now you will hold this one, and you will tie it around the, now you will tie the new yarn around the yarn uh, which has ended already. Okay, so tie a knot here. Now two knots are done, this one and this one. Okay, once they are done, pull both of the yarns. Okay, once you pull it up, now this is the knot which won't be visible. And uh, in amigurumis, normally I don't cut this off because it goes inside the amigurumi. But as you can see in wallets and everything, you cannot hide like behind it. So you have to hide it in between the stitches. For that, I have to cut off these, leftover yarns. So I, with this knot, actually, why I prefer this knot, because even if you cut it nearest to it, still this knot will never open. Okay, so I'm cutting it to the nearest of it because I don't want any um, extra yarn hanging around. Okay, now I've cut it, this one. Okay, as you can see, I cut it to the nearest. So it's almost invisible. When I will, there are a lot of other ways to do that, but I like this way because this is the most easiest and, in my opinion, most reliable way. Okay, so let's start. Here is the pattern. All right, so I'm on round 5. Okay, I'm on round 5 and I have done this stitch and the next stitch. Okay, like I will start, I've completed the beginning of the round. Okay, I've reached this point already. Okay, so I have done already this single crochet, so I'm making the chain. Okay, this is the actually this is the chart. Okay, so in chart, if you don't know how to read the chart, let me tell you. In chart, okay, as you can see here, okay, I don't have to explain it here. Look, all these circles, these small circles are considered chain stitches. Okay, and the small plus here, as you can see, these are all single crochets. Now here, this is the line which has a smaller, like a cut, a small cut in between, like in the middle of the line, that is called double crochet. And if there are two, so it will call treble crochet. And keep this in mind, no matter what, if you, even if you don't know the name of the stitch, if you see, like, look, I was planning all this, how to put on the zipper and everything, and this was the very beginning, like very first layout, but things have gone very differently, and now I'm not going according to that. Okay, so in the graphical pattern, even if you don't know the name, that doesn't matter. If you see a T with a small cross, with a small, you can say, okay, diagonal line, one diagonal line in between, this is, it means you have to yarn over once. Okay, if there are two, you'll have to yarn over twice. If there are three, you have to yarn over 3 times. If there are four, you have to yarn over 4 times. Okay, this is the way we usually do. the like we usually go with the pattern. Okay, so this is called treble crochet and this is called double crochet. And if you like, there are double trebles and everything, this is called double treble. So even if you don't know the name, that doesn't matter, just keep it in mind. You have to see how many lines does the T have in the middle of it. Okay, so that many times you have to just yarn over. I'll show you what what I just told. I'll show you. As you can see, I have done one single crochet here. Okay, now one chain, and now I'll jump in the middle here. Okay, so as it is double crochet, so I'll yarn over once. Okay, today I'm doing all the yarn overs because this is not amigurumi, so I don't need to yarn under. Okay, and I'll go in the chain space. Okay, I'll go in the chain space. Now pull up a loop. Now I have 3 loops on my hook, as you can see. Okay, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. This is the way we make double crochet. Okay, now as you can see here, it is treble crochet and there are 2 lines in between the T. So I'll chain one, and now this time one, I'll yarn over twice. This is the first time I yarned over. Now this is the second time. Yarn over twice and then insert the hook in the seam space. Now yarn over and pull through 2 loops at a time. Okay, pull through 2 loops at a time. So no matter how many times you're yarning over, after pulling up a loop from the stitch, you have to just like you have to pull up a loop from 2 loops at a time, not all of them together. So this will help in gain the height. Okay, these are used to give like as much height as you want. These are used for, to gain the height. Right now, more than gaining the height, it is for designing. So in any project, if you want, like you're making your own pattern or something and you wanna achieve a height quickly, or you wanna achieve more height than usual, so you can go for double crochets, treble crochets, double treble. It all depends on you. Okay, now again, now look, as you can see, we have reached the knot, but as it is an invisible knot, it won't be visible. Okay, it will hide in between. You see, it will hide in between the stitches. Now here I'm leaving this point and I will jump over here. Okay, I'll do single crochet. I'm not yarning under because this is the wallet, so I'm yarning over only. Now one chain, then again it's in the middle. Okay, now keep this in mind. Normally what happens, like this is the smaller version of the pattern. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, like, why there is a line here. There is a line here because it shows that until or unless, like, this is the beginning of the this way you will start the row, and this way you will end the row. Okay, in this way. Okay, but uh, as I'm in the middle of the row, okay, it's the end and it's the beginning. As I'm in the middle of the row, I'll keep repeating this patch only. I'll keep repeating this patch only until or unless I reach the end. When I reach the end, the very last stage, there I'm gonna do this. Okay, but before, like, there the end of the row, I'll end it this way. Okay, but in the middle I'll keep repeating this until I reach the last one. Okay, What happened with me, as I had started the wallet before, choosing the design. What happened for this? We usually need like multiples of 6 plus 2. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so sorry, multiples of 6 plus 1. Okay, we usually need that. But what happened, like, as I had already started the pattern, so I wasn't able to um like do anything. And instead of, like, it should have been 61. Okay, multiple of 6 is 60, plus 1 makes 61. So but I had 60 stitches on my hand instead of 61. So I tweaked the pattern in the beginning. Right now I'm going on the way the pattern is, but I tweaked it in the beginning to adjust the these stitches. So it's always better, like, when you start a project, it's always better that you, instead of starting it right away, you better decide the like which pattern or which design you wanna go. Because if you like don't decide it beforehand, you can face difficulties. Sometimes you like one pattern so much, but the, as it was only one stitch discrepancy, I was able to tweak it a little. But if it would have been like a big discrepancy, so I wouldn't be able to tweak it that much, no matter how much I like the pattern. I don't have to focus on the tension of the yarn, because I'm keeping the tension very light. I don't have to focus on it so much. Even if it is loosen a little, that doesn't matter. And as I'm using a very small hook size, so it won't be it won't get loose too much. If you you know Even if you keep your hands too loose, still the stitches will be good. So, because the hook is small. As you can see, I'm continuously repeating this patch only. Okay, this patch only till the end of the round. As it's a darker shade, I know it might be it must have been very difficult for you to focus. Actually, what I'm doing. Sometimes, like, people say that Walaikum Assalam Mani, kya haal hai? Sometimes people say that, like, when we usually the crocheters which make the video, they tend to keep the finger in between, that we are not able to um, see actually what's going on. That's why I always show you beforehand, before starting crochet, because sometimes, yeah, to hold the fabric, to keep the tension the way you want it to be. Like, you have to put your finger at some point, um, that makes it difficult for others to see. It's not like that we deliberately do that. जी, मैंने पढ़ा, मैंने इसीलिए इग्नोर कर दिया क्योंकि मुझे समझ मतलब आई डोंट नो हाउ टू डिलीट और हाउ टू रिमूव इट, बट इसलिए मैंने कुछ कह ही नहीं रही। सॉरी। So as you can see, I'm reaching the end of the round, and sorry, not round, it's a row. I'm habitual to say round, round, round. So that's why. This was actually the work in progress which have been there for a very long time, and I have to complete it before December. So that's why I decided to take it out today and do it on live. So I'll tell you how I processed through it and how I decided to go with it. And actually, I will show you what gonna do. It's instead of wallet, you can call it a pouch, sort of pouch, because before I was planning to do the wallet, but as you know, the fabric doesn't hold the shape very well, uh, the way wallets do, the regular wallets do. ये बुक नहीं है, ये एक्चुअली मैंने प्रिंट निकाला है उससे, इंटरनेट से। मैं इंटरनेट पे सर्च कर रही थी डिफरेंट पैटर्न, तो मैंने ये इंटरनेट से प्रिंट निकाला है। तो ये मतलब ये कोई बुक नहीं है। ये एक मतलब अगर ये नेम सर्च करेंगे ना, क्रोज फुट लेटर स्टिच, सो आपको ये मिल जाएगा बहुत आसानी से। ये जस्ट एक पैटर्न है जो कि मैंने मतलब इसी वॉलेट के लिए निकाला था। नाउ I think this will be the last. After that, I'll end the row, and then we will start with row two again. So this is what I was telling you while making the amigurumi. Like in wallets, blankets, bags, things are just similar. You just have to keep repeating the pattern only. Like there are only one or two rows or three or four rows. Here you can see there are four rows in total, which I have to continuously repeat till I reach the desired height. But actually, um, what I'm planning, as you can see, look, it doesn't hold the shape. So I have bought a pouch, but that's in the black color, not the white color. It's a canvas pouch. So I will after completing the crochet, the whole of the like pattern, or you can say the whole of the wallet, I will attach it to that canvas. And when I'll attach to that canvas, now I'm planning, like, I will show you and discuss how I'm gonna attach it, because there are different ways to attach your crochet projects to any sort of canvas bags or canvas wallets. Okay, if you want to make a bag, you can make a bag also, but I would suggest, like, attach it to the canvas bag. Okay, so at least the bag will will be sturdy, and you can keep heavy things inside, and you can, like, you'll have a crochet bag too. All right, here is done. Now this is the last stage, as I have reached the last point. So now look, I did like one chain, one single crochet, one chain. But after that, as I have reached the last point, I'll be doing this stitch here instead of repeating this. Okay. So first I will do double crochet, and I'm doing it in the chain space instead of a chain. Okay. As you can see, there is the chain space here. Look, as you can see, there is the chain space here. So I usually work in the chain space instead of the chain until or unless it is required. Okay, one double crochet. Now I'm doing one treble after chaining one. One, two, and three. Okay. Now as round five, row five is completed, this is the, you know the top of the row 5. Okay, so again, after completing row 5, I'll forget row 1. Row 1 is done only once. Okay, after that you don't have to do it. Okay, now I will start row 2. Okay, so here I want to discuss what is actually this small line is. What does that mean? So as you can see in row 2 is starting from this point. Wherever the row number is written, that means the row is starting from that point. Okay. So here the row is starting here from this point. So I'll chain one. Okay. After chaining one, I will flip it, and here in the same space, okay, where I did the last, as you can see, this was my last stitch. This is the treble crochet. I have to single crochet in this treble. Okay, this treble which I made. So I will, after chaining one, I will flip it over, and this is the treble crochet. Yeah, this is the treble crochet. I'm doing it single crochet in the top of the treble crochet. Okay, after doing single crochet, I'll do one chain. Now this is the interesting part which I want you to see actually properly. Okay, now first I will make the treble crochet. Okay, so for treble crochet, yarn over twice, and I'm going, they have done, like, you have to do it in the single crochet. As you can see, there are two spaces, and in between here, this is the single crochet. Okay, wait a minute, let me show you. Okay, this is the single crochet one. All right, so I'll be doing treble crochet at this point. After chaining one, yarn over twice, and I'm going here. Okay, okay, pull up a loop. Now yarn over, pull through two loops, yarn over, pull through two loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, as you have done this, there is one more chain. So I'll do one more chain. Now the point is where actually I make the double crochet. As you can see, double here you can see double crochet is in the chain space. Here you can see double crochets are in the chain space, but here double crochet is not in the single crochet. It's somewhere in the like there is a line. It means it's somewhere in the treble crochet. So I'll show you. It is a little difficult, but you'll be able to see. Okay, and before starting I'll show you so that you'll be, as you can see, this is the treble crochet. Sorry, as you can see, okay, this is the treble crochet. So I'll be doing double crochet in this pose. Look, this is the these are the first 2 loops, second 2 loops, and third 2 loops. So instead of double crocheting in the single crochet, I'll be doing the double crochet in the last 2 loops of treble. Okay, these. I hope I'm clear. So here, as you can see, I hope it's clear. As you can see, I inserted the hook, pull up a loop. Okay, now yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, this is the way it is done. Okay, it like the meaning of this line and the double crochet, the position of the double crochet is this which I explained you. All right, so we will move forward again, and now this was the beginning of the round row. Now we have reached this point, this line. It means we have to keep repeating um, this pattern only till the end of the row, and at the end of the row I'll do this like one chain and one single crochet, just that. Okay, now I'll do one single crochet in the treble one. Okay, this is the double treble, this is the treble. Okay, the after chaining one I'll do one single crochet in the treble. Now one chain. Now again we have reached this point, and I will do do it the same way. Actually, my mom likes this color so much. That's why I chose this color, and I know it's very dark to actually, you know, explain in the video and show it in the video. Now again, as I've completed, I reached this point, I will start doing this like one chain, one single crochet in the treble one, and then one chain. Which one is the treble one? As you can see, uh, in this fan shape. Walaikum assalam, Shagufta. As you can see in this fan shape, I did one double crochet, one treble, and one double crochet again, and there were chains in between. So I'm actually single crocheting in this one, okay, the middle one, which is the longest and which is called treble crochet. Sorry, actually, yeah, I was looking at which which point I've reached already. Because as I'm talking, so sometimes, you lose your focus. Okay, let me write it that I'm on round two. Actually, why I'm writing it here? Because I'm counting like how many sets of round two to five I have to do to make this wallet. Although I don't plan to like. Thank you so much, Augusta. Thank you so much. I'm actually crocheting the wallet. Okay, this is the wallet. I usually crochet amigurumis, but today I'm going with the wallet because this was my WIP for a long time, and right now I'm not starting anything new because next week I might uh, you know went through a I might go through a surgery. So if I start anything new right now, I won't be able to come if I'm not able to come live in the next week. um, that project will keep hanging around and I won't be able to complete it, and the videos will get disturbed. So it's better like I'm planning like if I go through the surgery, then I won't come online for 1 or 2 weeks, and after that when I will start um, my any new project. So right now like I don't know what's gonna happen, so whatever I go through I will update. Thank you. If I undergo any surgery or something, I'll post here. So and obviously I'll inform that I won't be coming live in the next week or something. Oh, sorry. I know I'm using a very small hook, but I wanted the wallet to be too fine because I'm under a lot of pressure that I want my mom to love it. So I'm doing everything. I don't want any mistakes to happen in this. As you know, Asian moms are difficult to satisfy. I'm doing it very slowly because actually I'm trying to keep my crochet in the like frame so that you guys can see what I'm actually doing. So that's just taking a long time. But when I'll attach it to the canvas, I will show you because I have an interesting idea in my mind, like how I want it to be attached. So that's why. And it might help any one of you in your future projects if you plan to make a pouch or a wallet. Instead of lining, why I'm using canvas pouch, because canvas pouch will hold the shape, and if I put on a lining, the you know the wallet will be a little sloppy due to the fabric. So that's why I decided that I'll attach it to the canvas. Now this is the last point. After this the row will end, so I'll do the stitch which is at the end of the row instead of repeating it. Okay, as you can see we are reaching the end. Okay, I have to repeat it one more time. This is not the last one. I thought that this is the last one. So now this is the last one. Now one chain, and at the end of round 2 it is one chain, and I have to do one single crochet, okay, in the last. So this is, as you can see, this is the last. Okay, here let me explain you. Here there are as I started the round 5, after round 5 um, I started again with the round 2. Okay, so this last stitch will be actually here at this point where there are 5 chains. So keep this in mind, like instead of like here I'm not gonna single crochet in the chain space. Okay, I will be single crocheting in the chain, not in the chain space. Okay, so here as you can see I leave. Okay, where are the, wait a minute, let me show you. As you can see, these are the chains. Okay, this is the first chain and this is the second chain. So I'll be doing single crochet. I leave this first chain, as you can see. uh, okay, I leave this first chain and I'll be doing single crochet in the second chain. Okay, because as you can see there are everywhere there are one chain spaces after every stitch, so I have to follow it. So I'll be doing single crochet in the chain. So this is the first chain and this is the second one. So in both loops of chain, okay, not in one loop, otherwise it will be sloppy. This way, right? This way I've done. Mhm. I think if I keep it here, it will be a little more clearer. Okay, yeah, things are a little clear now. Okay, now as I've completed round 2, I'm beginning to doing round 3. Okay, so I'll write here that I'm on round 3 now. Okay, for round 3, I will chain 1 and then I'll do 1 single crochet in the same single crochet. Okay, here I did 1 single crochet, so in the same point I'll do another single, 1 chain, turn it over, okay, flip it and do single crochet in, sorry, single crochet in this same single crochet which I did, the last single crochet which I did in round 2. Okay, now chain 1, again chain 1. Now as you can see, there is one double crochet, one treble and one double crochet in the same chain space. Okay, so now I'll be doing, and here as it was required, that's why I chained, like I single crocheted in the chain. Otherwise, as I told you, I usually do it in the chain space. Okay, so this is the chain space. Okay, so I'll do it here. One double crochet, one chain, one treble, one chain, and then one double in the same space. And this was the beginning of round 3. Now we have reached at in the middle, the part where we have to keep repeating the row until or unless the row ends. Okay, so when the row ends, we will end it like this. So I'll keep repeating till my row ends. Okay, so as I've done it, now I will do one chain and one single crochet on the single crochet which I did in the round 2. Okay, so this is the point. This is the single crochet which I did in round 2. Okay, so I'll do single crochet in the same point. Then again chain 1 and I have to repeat this one. Okay, I'll keep repeating until the row is end. Leaving this space, I have to come to this chain space where there is a V. Smaller hooks give a very fine, um, result, but you'll have to work more. Like if you use a bigger hook, it will gain the height quickly, but with a smaller hook, it won't gain height that quickly. Look, I'm repeating it continuously till the end of the round. Okay, this is the round 3 which I'm doing. After that, we'll start with the round 4. Round 4 is similar to round 2, but there is a little difference in the beginning in the round. Okay, I'm just quickly finishing it up, like finishing round 3, so that I can show you how I'm going to do round 4. And before going, I'll show you the canvas pouch which I've ordered and which I'll be attaching. Why I didn't use the white canvas pouch? Because I wanted the wallet to have an elegant look. Okay, and white wouldn't have given that look, and it will be peeking from in between the the holes which are already there. Okay, I cannot even minimize the holes more than this, so that's why I chose the black. So after attaching it to the black canvas pouch, it won't you won't be able to see, okay, there is the pouch, any pouch or any lining inside. Okay, I'm almost at the end of the round. Okay, the thing is, like, it was my first wallet, so I didn't, decide anything beforehand. Okay, and I just kept going with the flow, like, okay, this doesn't seem right, so I should do this. This doesn't seem right, so I should do that. So I started the wallet, and after that I ordered the canvas. When halfway through, I realized, like, okay, it won't hold the shape. It will be sloppy a little. So I ordered the canvas pouch at that time, and I thought if it is a little smaller or bigger, I'll adjust it somewhere or the other. But if you're making the wallet or anything, any such thing, and you plan to, like, put on any canvas bag inside your, like, attach the canvas bag with your crochet bag, or if you plan to, like, attach the wallet to your crochet wallet, so I will suggest, like, first buy the canvas bag or wallet, whatever you wanna attach inside, so that it will be easier for you to, like, go with that. And you won't have to, like, adjust the things according to the measurement. The thing, like, the pouch or the bag will be in front of you. You can measure that, and you can go with your crochet project according to that. Okay, so instead of starting it beforehand, I suggest you, like, decide which pattern you want, decide which canvas pouch or which canvas bag you're gonna attach. So at least things will be according to the measurement of that bag, and you don't have to, like, uh, you know think or do extra work just to match the measurement. In my case, I was lucky, like, the canvas pouch which came. So Yatmi, actually, I'm making a wallet. So this is the top of the wallet, and this is the bottom of the wallet. Okay, as I've reached the end of round three, okay, I did the last one, and after that, I'm gonna do one single crochet in the single crochet and no chains afterwards. Okay, so as this is the single crochet point, I'll be doing single crochet in this. Okay, single crochet, now done. Round three is completed. Okay, now I'm moving towards round four. For round four, as you can see, round three is completed at this point. Now here round four. For round four, I have to make four chains and one double crochet in this same single crochet point. Okay, the last in the last single crochet of round three. All right, so I'll be doing one, two, three, four. Four chains. Now turn around, flip over, and one double crochet in the same single crochet in the last single crochet of round three. Okay, as I've done it, I'll do one chain and one single crochet in the middle of the this fan, like in the treble crochet. So here is the fan, and these are two double crochets, and this one is the, as you can see, these are two double crochets. Wait, look, one double crochet, two double crochet. This middle one is the treble. So I'm gonna do it in the treble. One single crochet in the treble stitch. Now one chain. Okay. Now again, I'm on round 4. Let me write it that I'm doing round 4. Okay. So I'll do one treble. Okay, one chain. Now I'm doing one treble where in the single crochet of the previous round, previous row. One treble, one chain, and one double in the like post of the treble. Okay, in the third set of two loops, as you can see here. In the, as you can see, in the base of treble, I'm doing one double crochet. Okay, now again one chain. Now as I've reached here, I'll keep repeating this part until the round ends. I know I keep repeating one thing time and again, but the thing is, like, I want you, like, I want to make sure that everyone understands. Sometimes it happens that we are not able to understand um, if I explain once and I don't explain it again, maybe there are a lot of people who don't understand like what I say, because it used to happen to me a lot. That's why I'm habitual of repeating myself, because sometimes like it happens like you're not able to understand what the person said, um, thoroughly said. So it's always good if you repeat the things time and again, that if that person is not able to understand, was not able to understand at in the beginning, eventually he will understand. I have faced this issue too much, so that's why I prefer things to keep repeating things instead of just saying it one time. Okay. A lot of people, including my mom around me, say that yeah, okay, you do a good life, but you keep repeating things so much. Like, okay, move on, move on. Why do you have to repeat it so many times? But I've I'm so habitual to it now, like, because I used to face this difficulty and I had to ask, like, can you explain it again? Sometimes, even if I'm able to understand, you get confused a little. Like, what like to think, like, what I understood, is it correct? Like, is it the same the other person was telling, or was it something different? Did I understood correctly? So I like things this way. I like to, you know, repeat myself. Alright, after completing round 5, I'll show you the canvas and I'll show you what height till now I have reached with this. Now we are almost at the end of round 4. And like this design, I felt like it is very interesting and I really liked it. So, you know, due to this, I'm enjoying a little making this wallet because the I feel like the design is simple but interesting. The texture, the result which I'm getting is quite interesting and nice. And somehow I have to keep my mind active in this pattern. Usually, the repetitive pattern, you don't have to keep your mind active. Like you just keep doing it in one flow. But here, things are changing a little bit. It's in a way that you won't be able to remember. So every time you have to focus. Okay, now I have to single crochet or double crochet or treble crochet at this point or that point. So that's why also maybe as my mind is being active and I'm continuously using the brain, so I'm not getting bored with this. I have a book for stitches. Like there are lots and lots of crochet stitches in that book, around 200 stitches. But not even one stitch was this one. And that is the latest book. It's not an old book, but it didn't have this stitch. After searching for the whole book, I started searching internet and I found it over there. So whatever I find on the internet, I prefer like if I like that or I'm working on that, I prefer to take out the print and you know keep it in the plastic cover, and then I will attach it in my box file. So I have lots and lots of collections like this. Okay, what am I going to do? Okay, now this one. one. Okay, now here I'm gonna do this. Okay, as I have reached the last point, so here at the last point in the single crochet, as you can see, this is okay. Let's see. I'm gonna show you in the last single crochet of round 3. Okay, it is a little confusing, but as you can see, this is the last. This is the last single crochet of round 3. Okay, so sorry, this I'm reading on the wrong side. Sorry, I have to come up here. Okay, so this is the last single crochet. As you can see, this is the last single crochet. So I'll be doing one. Okay, here actually in round 4 things get a little complicated. Here it is, the last single crochet. Is it this one or I did any mistake? Yeah, this is it. Here it is. And this is the chain. Okay. Sorry, it's not the last single crochet, it's the first single crochet of round 3. I'm continuously saying last single crochet. It's not the last one. It was the first one. So as you can see, the pattern is quite simple, but yet it's complicated a little. You have to keep using your brain. If you miss any stitch in between, or if you don't focus, you'll mess up big time. Okay, as you can see, it's done. Now we are moving towards round 5. Okay, this was the last stitch. So I'm writing round 5, and round 5 is going on. Okay, so for round 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, there are 5 chains. So I did 5 chains, flip it over. I have shown the round 5 already in the beginning of the video, but I didn't show how. Actually, I already did. I kept repeating the middle pattern, this one, this part. I kept repeating and I showed the end, but the beginning I already had done. It was already done, so I didn't show you. So I'm showing you the beginning. Okay. So as I've done 5 chains, now in, as you can see, these are not in the treble crochet. Okay, it's in the double crochet here. The double crochet which I did in the base of the treble. Okay, so I have to do 5 chains. After that, I'll do one double crochet in this double crochet, in the last double crochet. Okay, so here it is the double crochet. As you can see, this is the double crochet. So after chaining 5, I did one double crochet. After that, I'll do one chain and one single crochet in the single crochet. So where is the single crochet? Here it is. Okay, this was the double crochet, treble chain, and this is the single crochet. So after chaining one, I'll do one single crochet in the previous single crochet, the single crochet of the last round. Now again, I'll do one chain and in this chain space I'll do one double, one chain, one treble, one chain, one double. Okay, like a fan. So one double, one chain, one treble, one chain, and one double. Okay, now this is the end of the round. This is the end part of the row. Okay, so as I've done the beginning, now I'm in the middle. I'll keep repeating it until I reach the end. Once I reach the end, I'll do the same way I did it previously. Okay, so again, one chain. Now this is the single crochet. I'll do one single crochet in this. So this way I'll keep going on, and I'll keep reaching it the height. Okay, now I want to show you like the canvas pouch I ordered. This is the canvas pouch I ordered. I got 3 of them together. They were, it was the pack of 3. With white there were 10 packs, 20 packs, but with black they only had one set of 3. Okay, so as you can see, this is the canvas pouch, and I was lucky enough that the measurement of this canvas pouch is equals to, wait a minute, is equals to the, as you can see, the corners, it is reaching like the corner. Okay, there is a little discrepancy, but it's not actually the discrepancy right now, it's not blocked. Okay, so that's why it's not stretched. Once I'll block it, it will stretch and it will be equal to the this the measure the it will be equal to the size of the pouch. Okay, so as you can see, this is the pouch. Look, I have you see, I have completed one side. Okay, now I'll keep doing it and I'll complete the other side. So as you can see, one side, these the border which I made of single crochet, it's actually 8 rounds of single crochet. Straight away 8 rounds of single crochet. So here also I'll be doing 8 rounds of single crochet. And as I'm looking at it and I see that this is equal to one part, that means like this is the calculation I wanted to know, like 1 2 3 4. So it means I'll have to do 4 sets of uh, these rounds. Okay, this was the first set, second set, third set, fourth set. So after fourth set, it has it has covered it from one side. It means I'll do 4 more sets. 4 more sets means for the 16, means I'll have to do 16 more rounds to reach its height, and after doing 16 rounds I'll do 8 single crochet rounds to make the border the way I did it here. Okay, I'll be doing the same here. Once I'm done with this, once I'm done with this, then I'll come live. It depends, either I come live next week or not. I'll update you about that, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I can't say anything. So whenever I'll come live, I'll make sure that before that I complete the pouch, so that I'll be able to explain you how I'm gonna attach it to this canvas pouch. Okay, so actually I want to explain that how I'm gonna like crochet in this canvas pouch and how I'm going to attach it, because I don't want to simply just sew it up, because I think like it will ruin the look of it. Okay, so there is another way, and I'll show you how I will do this. Okay, so, and before that, obviously, first I'll attach it and the other side, and then I will connect the sides. So at that time it will be blocked and everything, so things will be nice. Okay, it won't be like this. um, you know uh, from some point it's a little bent inside, at some point it's expanding, bending. So it will all be okay once I connect it. Okay, and once I block it, even if I don't get the time to block it, at least when I will connect it, everything will come into its place. Okay, guys. So today, as yes, today, and now this is the end of the live, because I'll be keep repeating these rows. Okay, I wanted to show you how I'm gonna do, how I started it, and what process I went through. This was my very, like, this is my very first wallet. Okay, so I went through a lot of things. Now, I've told you a lot of points which you have to consider while making the wallet. Okay, so take a lot of care. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe, and support as much as you can. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for for staying with me, for joining me. I'm so glad that I have a lot of people with me till the end of my life, and I'm able to like explain or communicate, or like give something, give some material information regarding all these things. Okay, so as if you want to know what is the name of this pattern, it is crow's foot lettuce stitch. Okay, it is a little difficult name, but you'll remember eventually. Okay. I don't have, actually I have, there was the written pattern on the on internet, but I don't like, I prefer the chart pattern because it's quick to read. In written patterns, you have to read the whole, the whole sentence, the whole pattern, the whole row. Here, you can get the idea in one, like in a blink of an of the eye, and you can go through it. So it's easier to read once you understand all the symbols. It's literally, it's a breeze to have a chart instead of a written pattern. Okay, so if you want a alive, particularly, um, uh, just to like, if you want me to explain in one live only, that is, particularly to understand the chart, I can do that too. Okay, so you can message me, you can comment in this video, you can message on my Insta, that is hooks.yarns, and tell me if you want. I can, uh, I will, in one live I'll only explain the chart, like how do we read the chart, how do we go through it. Okay, because seriously, once you understand the chart, it's a breeze to read the pattern and to know what's going on in the pattern. Okay, so take a lot of care. Inshallah, I'll update you if I come next week. If I'll come next week, I'll straight away come. Otherwise, I'll put up a post that I'm not able to come live. Okay, so whatever happens in with me, if I'm going through the surgery or not, I'll uh, put up a post so you will get to know. Okay, so take a lot of care. Again, I'm continuously saying, and then I start saying something else. Okay, uh, take a lot of care. See you soon, inshallah. I don't know when, but inshallah, see you soon. Maybe after 1 week, or maybe next week I'll come live. But whatever happens, I'll put up a post. Again, I'm telling you, I'm again repeating myself. Okay, so take a lot of care. I hope I'll come live next week, but if I don't, again I'll put up a phone. Otherwise, I'll come after 1 week. Okay, so take a lot of care. Um, Thank you so much, guys, and please support me as much as you can. Bye bye. Allah.